Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're doing some lower Town Hall content, aka I'm on my Town Hall 14. A lot of you guys requested so many comments, so I feel bad, but here it finally is. And one thing I like to show is, on this account, I don't have the best equipment. Level 1 Rocket Spear, level 1 Electro Boots, Queen, I'm using the ones that I have highest level, Frozen Arrows 21, Healer Puppets level 5, and you're probably wondering, Aki, how do you have it so low? Guys, I just don't have the time to play these. And look at my king, the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. But I'm going to show off my favorite strategy at Town Hall 14, which is the Mass Miners. They've got insane healing down here, and I feel like they just never go down. I have these Ice Block spells. You can change them out if you want. You can take like an additional Skeleton spell if you like it. You don't need the Overgrowth. I like having the Overgrowth to take care of the Eagle, but I'll kind of explain that as we go into attacks. But first, we're going to start off with the replay, and then we are going to take this into just attacks. In the first attack, we're shooting up a Town Hall. It's not the best base in the world, but hey, the scatter shots are leveled up. We are going against the Monolith, and it is decently upgraded. The Eagle's pretty good. But what do you want to do? The key thing with miners is you want to have them create a path. And what I mean by that is you want to set their funnel up so they're not just going all over the place. So for me, I'm like, okay, where do I want to dive into with my king and queen? Well, I'm like, right here, I've got an eagle, single, monolith. That is perfect. I have a super wall breaker that I can use to open up this wall, and then I can get my king and queen in, and then I can get two Yetis to funnel. It's kind of like how we use the super hogs. We're just doing a little bit of a small hero dive. And then from the opposite side, I'm just going to use my siege barracks up here at that kind of WWE ring, and then my miners in between. That is it. Then let's click play here and then just get going. But guys, I'm serious when I say this. It's insane that the miners just do not go down, I find. And I mean that. You'll see this though. And then in terms of hero equipment, I'm using like a hero boost right now. I needed it, the hero potion, just because my pets are level 1, which is kind of embarrassing. One other thing I should mention is why you see so many ice blocks is because you can use them early. Like right now, I see my king's going to take some damage. I'm going to pop a headhunter on him for the enemy king, and he'll be able to deal with that single target inferno. I pop the king ability to level 1 earthquake boots. They open up any kind of wall. Got the siege barracks at the top side. I go with another ice block here on the king. Queen ability, the frozen arrows slowing down the single. And now, at this point, you're probably like, okay, so Aki, are you going to overgrowth the eagle right away? On this base, it's a little bit different. Just because it is so close and I feel like my queen can reach it or I can have my miners reach it, I'm not going to actually end up overgrowthing it. What I'll overgrowth is I see those two scatter shots together. If they take dual shots at my miners, I'm probably in trouble. So I up the healing. I have heals on both sides of the sets of miners. And then I'm like, okay, this scatter shot's about to shoot. It takes one shot. That's okay. I'm going to overgrowth it out. Now if my miners split, some go towards this left-hand side, they're actually catching some healing. Some go to the right-hand side with the Royal Champion and Warden, and we are good to go. I like running the Life Gem for the miners. You don't need the Eternal Tome, trust me. Because we're using these ice blocks, they act like an Eternal Tome. So you can use them in tandem with the heal spells, and they'll be just as good. And hence why I like having the Life Gem, because you get that additional HP. But now, we can go fast forward through this attack, because this base is done for. But one thing I want to ask you guys is, if you like this kind of content, let me know and I can do more Town Hall 14 stuff. Again, it's more of a time commitment that I struggle with in terms of like always doing Town Hall 17 content. It's tough to focus on my other bases, but I can do more of that if you want it. Because I am a little bit lower down in trophies, I'm not finding the best bases possible, so I'm just going to go with what I have. And then again, my hero equipments are lower level, so you can exchange and use what works best for you. But let's focus on this base. One side, we're going to funnel with the king and queen dive, obviously. The other, we can go with the siege barracks. And you know what? I see the queen early. That's good, so I'm going to go two Yetis in. Now I'm going to go king, queen. I'm going to go siege barracks at the top side. I'm going to let them kind of do their thing for right now. If I need a headhunter on the enemy queen, I will do that. Super wall breaker for each of these compartments depending on where the king queen want to go, because we don't have to deal with that scatter right away. I'm going to get my miners in quick. Warden, Royal Champion. I see the Eagles already locked on. I'm going to overgrowth one side out so I can kind of funnel these miners all in towards one section. As we get close to this Town Hall kind of scattershot area, I'm going to use an ice block. Heal spell, make sure everything's good. I'm gonna pop her ability, get the one healer puppet out, which is nice. And you know what? It seems like nothing, but it's an honest day's work. I'm gonna go another ice block here. Pop the warden ability, get some healing going. That Town Hall should go down, and then through that poison, we will be all but good. I'm gonna do one rage. Here, we've made it through the scatter shot. I'm going to go, oh, RC ability here. She's starting to take a little bit more damage than I would have liked, so I'm just going to do an ice block on her. Archer's down here. And at this point, we got ample healing. I can use this ice block when I need it, but I really don't think we will, because my role champion will kind of clear up, take her last couple rocket spear shots as the miners are tanking. That Expo was locked onto my RC, but we have so many miners up. Now what I'm going to do is once my role champion gets into this damage up here, I'm actually going to use an ice block on her, just to keep her alive a little bit longer and get some passive damage. Was it that smart? Yeah, we'll see, but I have so many miners up, it doesn't really matter. And this is the thing. Even if your heroes go down, with the healing we bring, 3 heal spells, the ice block spells, it's not that hard to 3-star. Seriously, I mean that. And I'm not just trying to say that lower town halls are really that easy. There's bases we'll struggle with, obviously. But I think if you kind of nail the spell placement, you probably shouldn't, because time's never an issue with these attacks, I find, especially with the practice attacks I was doing. But I will see you guys now in the next attack, where hopefully we can keep things going and just keep wrecking bases like we are here. Okay, here we go with the next base. But remember, we're going to keep things simple here. I'm going to go king and queen to dive. You know what? I'll send them for the scatter shot, because I do want to make sure the scatter shot goes down. So we're going to set a little bit of a funnel with these Yetis. I'm going to go king, queen in like this. Super wall breaker. I'll give a super wall breaker to this side. CC lures out. Ooh, that's actually kind of not good. But what I'm going to do is, you'll see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use a ice block on the P.E.K.K.A. Ice block on the P.E.K.K.A. And these wizards should be able to take care of the super minions. Or sorry, the super dragon, not super minions. And watch what I'm going to do with this king. Remember, level 1 earthquake boot still opens up the base completely. I'm going to spread miners out now. I'm going to get my warden in here. More miners. And then roll champion ability right away. She'll start sniping out some shots. Watch what I'm going to do with this overgrowth, because I don't want them running all funny. I'm just going to use it for pathing. Queen ability, I'm going to use an ice block on her to keep her alive a little bit longer. Miners took some damage here. That's okay. They're going to take the eagle shot. All good. We're not going to stress. I can pop the warden ability now through this. I'm going to rage them up. And then watch this. As they approach and take shots from this scatter shot, it's not too big of a deal, because realistically, it starts getting distracted, and now we are good. My role champion's going to run by herself over here. I'm going to actually let her go down and just worry about this healing on this side. Let's get a couple archers in here. We still have 2 heal spells. I'm going to use 1 down here for these miners, and then the rest up top by the bomb tower. And as you can see, some of you might even ask the question, Aki, do you need all those ice block spells? I think you could get away with dropping 1, maybe even 2. It's up to you, whatever you feel like. If you're thinking you're doing really good and you're like, Aki, I don't need them, don't use them. But I do think for some bases, you're going to be like relieved that you brought them. But I'll show another version that you can kind of switch that up and go a little bit less heavy on the ice blocks and use something else in its place, which can be good too. You can use skeleton spells. Heck, you could take 2 out and use another rage if you want for your hero dive. Totally up to you. But as you can see here, the miners just stay up, and so many of them are still alive, and this base is absolutely smoked. So let's go do another attack, but this time with less ice block spells. Okay, this is a great base to end off with, close to max Town Hall 14. I dropped 2 ice blocks for a skeleton spell and the free spell. This is just for some additional tanking for your king and queen for a section you're diving into. And right now, I'm planning to take the eagle down with the king and queen, and then I can go siege barracks for the opposite side. So let's go super wall breaker here. We're going to go king and queen to fight this. Man, that king is a little bit under leveled, which is surprising, but that's okay. Oh, my king might walk, which is not good, because I wanted to take care of that eagle, but my queen will take care of that. No problems. And then we're going to go siege barracks to walk down the other flank. And then if I really want to help out my king, I could use a skeleton spell, but these multi-infernos are just going to shred through them. So you know what? I might just use it for some additional tanking in here. We're going to get our miners in now. I don't want them to spread too much, so I'm going to be a little bit careful of that. But most of them are heading in towards the direction I want. King is doing fine. He's going to go down, though, which is okay. I'm going to get my heal in, and I'm going to go double heal because some of those miners have went to the other side. No problem. I'm going to use Ice Block, roll champion ability. The reason I did that is because I need to be a little bit careful because all my troops are right here. I'm going to freeze. I'm going to use a heal spell through this. I can use an overgrowth right here on these 2 bomb towers right now to minimize some of the damage, because I was getting a little bit confused on what was going on. That's my fault. But let's get another rage here. For the rest of these miners, they will smoke through the rest of this section. And you know what, guys? We are totally good. I'm going to pop the queen ability. That poor healer didn't really stand a chance, but hey, that's what you get out of a level 5 healer pop it. So look, max base gets kind of turned into like can't really defend itself. I'm serious about that. Like the miners are doing the job, and this time we're less revolved around the hero equipment, because I get told that all the time. Town Hall 17 is all about hero equipment. At least down here you don't have to focus on them as much, especially if you don't have them leveled up. But I have one more ice block left to use. Obviously don't need it. We're going to get our 3-star. But let me know if you guys like more Town Hall 14 content, Town Hall 13 content. I have those accounts. I have a really rushed Town Hall 15 that I might do like a fix that rush kind of deal. If you want to see that, let me know, because that's something that's possible too. But I will see you guys again very, very soon. Peace out.